Staying on top of breaking news out of Capitol Hill, there is no longer a federal constitutional right to an abortion. A historic decision this morning. The Supreme Court has overturned Roe versus Wade. KITV's Aaron Coogan joins us live in downtown Honolulu with what this means for women around the country. Aaron?
Leah, the rough draft opinion that lit a fire amongst women's rights advocates across the nation has now become a reality, coming in the form of a 6-3 vote by the Supreme Court this morning in favor of overturning the current Roe v. Wade protections. The court's ruling ends more than 50 years of federal abortion rights instead of giving individual states the power to set their own abortion laws and regulations. Justice Samuel Alito wrote in his majority opinion, Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. Its reasoning was exceptionally weak and the decision has had damaging consequences. 16 states, including Louisiana, South Dakota, and Kentucky, have already indicated immediately following the decision abortion rights would be completely terminated unless the mother's life is at risk. Of course, this completely superseding that landmark legislation brought on by Roe v. Wade. Justices Stephen Breyer, Sonia Sotomayor, and Elena Kagan writing, with sorrow for this court, but for many millions of American women who have today lost a fundamental constitutional protection. And in prompting immediate backlash from pro-choice advocates across the nation, the argument remains a woman's right over her own body is her own jurisdiction. But again, as of this morning, that jurisdiction handed over to that of the states.
For states like Hawaii that have that process in their statute, so it guarantees women access, and we have providers in our state, we're not going to be affected. But I worry about poor people, women that don't have access to good health care services, may not have access to contraceptives. What is that going to mean for them?
Senator Baker says in fear of that loss of protection, we've already seen women leaving their home states to seek personal choice refuge. Now, past, of course, this could become even more relevant, those states with in-ground protection, seeing a surge in the coming weeks, months, and years. Of course, gathering outside the Supreme Court right now, hundreds of protesters, trying to get their voices heard. Their question, what's next? What is on the line next? Of course, we could be expecting similar protests across the country today and moving forward. Reporting live, Aaron Coogan, KITV4 Island News.
Thank you, Aaron. We just got an email from Congressman Kai Kahele's team with a statement from him regarding this decision from the Supreme Court. He says, quote, "The Supreme Court failed us. The court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade and eliminate the constitutional right to abortion is an assault on Americans' means to safely choose their own future."